Yeah. Alexa, 10-minute timer.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so we're doing chapter 5. You probably, yeah, you can barely see that on TikTok. That's okay. Can you see that on Instagram? Yeah. Okay. So, the way you see your life shapes your life. How you define life determines your destiny. Your perspective will influence how you invest your time, spend your money, use your talents, and value your relationships. One of the best ways to understand other people is to ask them, how do you see your life? You will discover that there are as many different answers to that question as there are people. I've been told life is a circus, a minefield, a roller coaster, a puzzle, a symphony, a journey, and a dance. People have said life is a carousel. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and sometimes you just go round and round. Or life is a 10-speed bicycle with gears we never use. Or life is a game of cards you have to play the hand you're dealt. If I asked how you picture life, what image would come to your mind? That image is actually your life metaphor. It's the view of this life you hold, consciously and unconsciously in your mind. It's your description of how life works and what you expect from it. People often express their life metaphors through clothes, jewelry, cars, hairstyles, bumper stickers, and even tattoos. Your unspoken life metaphor influence your unspoken life metaphor influences your life more than you realize. It determines your expectations, your values, your relationships, your goals, and your priorities. For instance, if you think life is a party, your primary value in life will be having fun. If you see life as a race, you will value speed, and it will probably be in a hurry much of the time. If you view life as a marathon, you will value endurance. If you see life as a battle or a game, winning will be very important to you. What is your view of life? You may have, you may be basing your life on a faulty life metaphor. To fulfill the purposes God made you for, you will have to challenge conventional wisdom and replace it with biblical metaphors of life. The Bible says, do not conform yourselves to the standards of this world, but let Yahweh transform you inwardly by a complete change of your mind. Then you, then and only then, will you be able to know the will of Yahweh. Sorry, guys. The Bible offers three metaphors that teach us Yahweh's view of life. Life is a test, life is a trust, and life is a temporary assignment. I agree with all three of those. These ideas are the foundations these ideas are the foundation of the purpose-driven. These ideas are the foundation of purpose-driven living. We will look at the first step in this chapter and the third one in the next. We will look at the first two. We will look at the first two steps in this chapter and the third one in the next. Life on earth is a test. This life metaphor is seen in stories throughout the Bible. Yahweh continuously tests people's characters, faith, obedience, love, integrity, and loyalty. Words like trials, temptations, refining, and testing occur more than 200 times in the Bible. Yahweh tested Abraham by asking him to offer his son Isaac. God tested Jacob when he had to work extra years to earn Rachel as his wife. Adam and Eve failed their test in the Garden of Eden, and David failed his test from God on several occasions. But the Bible also gave us many examples of people who passed a great test, such as Joseph, Ruth, Esther, and Daniel. Character is both developed and revealed by test. And all of life is a test. You are always being tested. Yahweh constantly watches your response to people, problems, success, conflict, illness, disappointment, and even the weather. He even watches the simplest actions, such as when you open the door for others, or when you pick up a piece of trash, or when you're polite toward the clerk or the waitress. We don't know all the tests Yahweh will give you, but we can predict some of them. Based on the Bible, you will be tested by major changes, delays, delayed promises, impossible problems, unanswered prayers, undeserved criticism, and even senseless tragedies. In my own life, I have noticed that Yahweh tests my faith through problems, tests my hope by how I handle possessions, and tests my love through people. A very important test is how you act when you can't feel Yahweh's presence in your life. Sometimes Yahweh intentionally draws back and we don't sense his closeness. A king named Hezekiah experienced this test. The Bible said Yahweh withdrew from Hezekiah in order to test him and to see what was really in his heart. Hezekiah had enjoyed a close fellowship with God, but at a crucial point in his life, Yahweh left him alone to test his character, to reveal a weakness, and to prepare him for more responsibility. And with that, there's 8 minutes and 33 seconds into the TikTok, so I'm going to close that off here and mark this for Monday. Or actually, I guess it's Sunday. Anyway, Yeshua loves you, TikTok, and I will see you soon. And there.